Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel again. From today onwards we will discuss the major works of British literature, and this is the third lecture to discuss the major work. Like already we have discussed Canterbury Tales and Chaucer. We have already completed the Chaucer, and the minor writers like Langland, Gower and many others I have already discussed with you. So let's start, and our first work is Beowulf, and you have to remember that the writer of this is unknown, anonymous, and this is from the Novel Codex manuscript, and it is the longest poem of the 18th century AD composed, and it is a epic poem. You can say that it is a epic poem. It consists of 3182 alliterative lines, and it is from all English literature, and it is produced between 975 to 1025. Basically, as I have already told that there is an anonymous poet who is referred by the scholars as the Beowulf's poet. So you have to remember the three kings also. The first king is Khaled, second king is Hrothgar, and this is all about, this is in the summary you will find out the kings. First is Khaled, second is Hrothgar. And let's talk about the setting. The story is set in the New York or Denmark, that is in the Scandinavia. Beowulf is the hero of the Gates, and whose Dane is the mid-hole in the Harrow. And the opening lines of this are: narrator opens the poem with the discussion of a shield Sufjan, a great king of ancient Danes and the founder of royal inns. Hail, we have heard tales sung of spears, Danes the glory of their war, kings in the day and gone by. And the closing lines are: the Geats place Beowulf's remain of cliff high above sea in a barrow that will be visible to all the passing ships. That's it. These are the opening and closing lines. Let me explain you the summary of this Beowulf firstly, and then we will discuss the characters. Okay, and I am giving you just the idea of summary of this in Hindi so that you can correct the characters. Number one, first is the King Hrothgar of Denmark. Okay, he is the king and he is the descendant of the great king of shield Sufjan. He built a great mid house. एक राजा होता है किंग हरोदगर, वो एक मिड हॉल बनाता है. मिड हॉल का नाम हेरोट होता है. उसमें ये लोग क्या करते हैं, सब लोग पार्टीज एंजॉय करते हैं. सब लोग जितने भी वॉरियर्स थे वो सब वहाँ इकट्ठे होते हैं और वो पार्टीज वहाँ पर एंजॉय करते हैं. देन ग्रेंडल एक हॉरिबल एक डैमन होता है, उसको उनकी आवाज़ से बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम थी. वो हमेशा इनको डराता रहता था कि मैं तुम्हें मार दूंगा, तुम्हारा जो हेरोट है उसको मैं ख़त्म कर दूंगा. तो ये जो राजा होता है किंग हरोदगर, वो क्या करता है, बेवुल्फ को बुलाता है, वॉरियर बेवुल्फ को बुलाता है. वो बोलता है कि तुम्हें फाइट करनी होगी, हम समवन इज चेजिंग अस. सो क्यों उसने बेवुल्फ को क्यों बुलाया, क्योंकि जो बेवुल्फ के फादर थे एक्सियो ECGTHEO, वो और हरोदगर जो किंग हरोदगर थे, ये दोनों फ्रेंड्स थे. तो इसने बेवुल्फ को बुलाया बिकॉज उसको उसके बारे में पता था. तो एट लास्ट ग्रेंडल और बेवुल्फ की फाइट होती है, एंड फाइनली ग्रेंडल उसका जो एक आर्म होती है उसको उसकी बॉडी से अलग कर देता है, एंड ही डाइज. फाइनली उसकी डेथ हो जाती है. देन फिर सेकंड उसकी मदर उसका रिवेंज लेने के लिए आती है. वो बोलती है मुझे अपने बेटे का सिर चाहिए, ग्रेंडल का मुझे एक सिर चाहिए, जो भी जिसने भी उसको मारा है मुझे उससे बदला चाहिए. लेकिन कोई फ़ायदा नहीं होता. उसकी मदर आती है रिवेंज लेने के लिए और बेवुल्फ जो है वो उसको भी मार देता है. पहले जो उसकी मदर होती है, शी मर्डर्स एक्शरे, जो हरोदगर का सबसे ट्रस्टेड एडवाइज़र होता है, वो सबसे पहले उसको मारती है. देन आफ्टर किलिंग हिम, देन बेवुल्फ किल्स हर, बेवुल्फ उसको मार देता है. देन he want to take goodbye from the हरोदगर, किंग हरोदगर से. अब वो बोलता है कि मुझे अपने घर जाना है अब यहाँ से, एंड यू ट्रीटेड मी लाइक अ सन एंड थैंक्स फॉर ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. बट हाइग्लिक जो होता है, ही वॉज किल्ड इन द वॉर, और जो उसका बेटा होता है उसके बाद जो किंग बनना था हाइग्लिक के बाद, उसकी भी डेथ हो जाती है. तो फाइनली गीट्स का बेवुल्फ को किंग बना दिया जाता है इस जगह का. देन उसी जगह पर क्या होता है, एक ड्रैगन होता है, एंड ही गार्ड द ट्रेजर्स. वहाँ पर वो ट्रेजर्स होते हैं, कुछ सोना वगैरह होता है, उसकी वो देख रेख कर रहा होता है जो ड्रैगन होता है. फिर ड्रैगन की फाइट बेवुल्फ के साथ होती है, एंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ विगलैफ, वो बेवुल्फ एंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ विगलैफ दे किल द ड्रैगन. फाइनली दिस टाइम दे किल द ड्रैगन. बट एक प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है, जब वो ड्रैगन को मारते हैं, ड्रैगन हिट्स like hits Beowulf very badly, और Beowulf बिल्कुल वो मरने वाला होता है, and at last finally he dies. And that's it, all about this summary. So the narrator is the Christian narrator. He is telling the story of the pagan times, and let us discuss about the characters. First is Beowulf. Beowulf is the protagonist of the epic. He is the British hero of who fights with the monster Grendel, and his grip is basically equals to the 3 people. He reigns as a king for 50 years on the Geats, and there is a question like Negling is the name of the Beowulf's sword. Remember this. Grendel's mother and a free breathing dragon. These are the 3 monsters whom he killed. Monster first is Grendel, second is Grendel's mother, and the third one is the fire breathing dragon. Beowulf's boast and encounters reveal him to be the strongest, ablest warrior around. In his youth, he personifies all the best values. Second is King Hrothgar, जिसके पास वो आता है, वो उस ग्रेंडल को मारने के लिए जो बुलाते हैं. He won the battle, which made the Herod. ये बैटल जीत जाते हैं और ये हेरोड बनाते हैं, मधुशाला जिसको ये बोलते हैं, जिसमें ये सब लोग एंजॉय करते हैं. इसकी वाइफ का नाम होता है विल्देव. The king of the Danes, Hrothgar enjoys military success and the prosperity until Grendel terrorizes his realm. He was the friend of Beowulf's father, and he is descended from the sealed section. He is the father figure to the Beowulf and a model for the kind of the king to the Beowulf's becomes. Then the third character is Grendel, जो monster इन सबको तंग करता है. He is the monster. He killed 30 men in the opening chapter. A demon descended from the king. Grendel prays to Hrothgar's warrior in the king's mid hall, Herod, because his ruthless and the miserable existence is the part of it. Sifson is a orphan, and hurting is also the name of the sword, and wide is the Anglo-Saxon concept used for the fate, and basically they are using the word scop for the poet or bard. Beowulf gives height the 3 horses. And the next character is Grendel's mother. Grendel's mother is an unnamed swamp hag. Grendel's mother seemed to possess fewer human qualities than Grendel, although her terrorization of Herod is explained by her desire of the pigeons. Then the third character is the dragon. The dragon is an ancient and the powerful serpent. The dragon guards a hoard of the treasure in the hidden mound. Beowulf's fight with the dragon constitutes the third in the final part of the epic. इसका कब चोरी हो जाता है, वो जो वो treasure वो रखता है, उसको उसकी बेवुल्फ के साथ होती है fight, and he is 50 feet long. Then there are some other Danes also. First is Shieldception, the legendary Danish king from whom Hrothgar is descended. Shieldception is the mythical founder who inaugurates a long line of the Danish rulers and embodies the Danish tribe from orphan to warrior king, concluding that was a good king. Then Bew is the second king listed in the genealogy of the Danish rulers with which the poem begins. Bew is the son of Shieldception and the father of the Halfdane. Next character is Halfdane. Halfdane is the father of Hrothgar and Helga, an unnamed daughter who married the king of the Swedes. Next is the Veldu. Veldu is basically the Hrothgar's wife, the gracious queen of the Danes. Next character is Unferth. He taunts Beowulf in the Herod, a Danish warrior who is jealous of Beowulf. Unferth is unable or unwilling to fight the Grendel. Next character is Hathric, Hrothgar's elder son. Hathric stands to inherit the Danish throne, but Hathric's old cousin Hrothulf will prevent him from doing so. Next is Hrothmund. Hrothmund is the second son of Hrothgar, and Hrothulf is Hrothgar's nephew. Hrothulf betrays and usurps his cousin Hathric and rightful heir the Danish throne and Hrothgar's treasury. Then the next character is Ashray. Ashray is basically the Hrothgar's trusted advisor. Then the Hygelac. Hygelac is Beowulf's uncle. You have to remember this name also. Hygelac is the aunt, Hygelac's wife, and the aunt of the Beowulf, the young, beautiful, and intelligent, and contrasted with the queen Modthryth. Remember this. She is compared with the queen Modthryth, Modthryth. You may find the same question in UGC net also. Next is Wiglaf. Wiglaf, who helps Beowulf, the young kinsman and the retainer of the Beowulf, who helps him in the fight against the dragon while all the other warriors run away. Next is Ecgtheow, Beowulf's father, Hygelac's brother-in-law, and the Hrothgar's friend. And Ecgtheow is dead by the time the story begins. Remember this. Name the character who is dead at the beginning or the time of the story begins, and he is the Exu. Next is King Harethel, the British king who took Beowulf in a ward after the death of the Exu. Then is Breka. Breka is Beowulf's childhood friend whom he defeated in a swimming match. He is his childhood friend. Other figures are mentioned also there. There are three figures mentioned in this. First is Sigmund, next is Hermod, and the Mordred. Sigmund is basically from the Norse mythology, famous for slaying the dragon, and King Hermod is an evil king of legend, scope or bard. Queen Mordred is basically a wicked queen of legend who punishes anyone who look at her in a wrong way. Mordred's story is told in order to contrast her cruelty with the Hyde's gentle and the reasonable behavior. And that's all for today's lecture. In this lecture we have completed the context of Beowulf, its setting, and its character list, and the summary of this also, its opening line and closing line. That's it. Just try to attempt the quiz from the various websites, then you will find that you will learn the Beowulf completely. And that's it for today's lecture, and thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe my channel.